Are you like many of us? You stand in your closet and you say to yourself, I have nothing to wear. Yeah. I can honestly say that I try not to say that anymore, but I know that there are many of you who think that. You got a closet full of clothes and you say to yourself, I have nothing to wear. Let me share with you one of the ways that I talk myself out of saying that. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, my name is MsDorciah. I am in love with all things beauty, fashion, and everyday life. But there's a catch. I can be simple and basic or extra and bougie. You see, I love beautiful things, but if I don't have to spend all my coins, then I'm not going to. To my returning kittens, thank you so very much. I appreciate your continued support. I created this channel for women on the other side of 40 who, like me, love fashion, but may struggle with navigating this ever-changing industry. So along with discovering your own style, it is my goal to inspire you to embrace it and follow your true self. So if you, like me, love affordable and attainable fashion, you've reached the right channel. Let's get into today's video. All right, so let me first say, I can definitely speak from experience. I have been that one that will stand in my closet and look at the clothes that I have and say to myself, I have nothing to wear. And you know, basically what that's called is decision fatigue. You are tired of putting together the same clothes, okay? And it's not so much as you're putting together the same clothes, you're just not reinventing what you already have. I have been an advocate for shopping my closet. I am learning and I am being intentional when it comes to my shopping. And so that means making sure that I'm getting the most out of the pieces that I already have. Don't get me wrong. There is nothing wrong with shopping, okay? I love shopping. I'm a girl. I wouldn't be a girl if I didn't love shopping, okay? And I know that that's not true for everyone, but I am definitely one that loves shopping. One of the ways that I overcome thinking that I have absolutely nothing to wear is to just, again, reimagine what I already have. And for me, that is going to the internet. Pinterest by far is one of my most visited places that I go to get inspiration. It doesn't, and to be honest with you, it doesn't matter where I am. If I'm looking at TV, if I'm looking at a TV show, I'm on YouTube all the time. Wherever I am looking for inspiration. And then I automatically think about what I have in my closet that I can go and recreate it. Now, I'm okay with copy and pasting. If I see something that I love and I know there's no chance that, I'll see this person if I, get a piece that they were wearing and I copy exactly what they have on, I'm okay with copy and pasting. But for the most part, I love to do what I call mimic and recreate. And so for me, that's taking something that I see and making it me. Another thing that I had to understand is, number one, I have to take into consideration my body shape, what looks good on me. Because I can see an outfit on someone else and they may not be the same shape as me. And so those pieces won't look right on me. So I have to, number one, take into consideration my body shape and type. And then I take it And this is where the work come in at, okay? I can be watching TV in the middle of the night, and if I see something that sparks an interest in me, this may not be everybody, but I get up and I go and see what I can do. And for me, that's the fun in it. That's the creative side of me. So what I did for you guys today is I went and I grabbed some images, some inspiration from some boards that I made, some mood boards that I made on Pinterest. And I'm going to show you how I mimicked and recreated what I saw. And I did 5 outfits. So in my mind, this was 5 days worth of outfits that I got to recreate and made it feel like something new. And I didn't buy a single new piece. So let's start with outfit number 1. All right, kittens, so I have my tablet in front of me, so I am going to be looking down just to reference what I am showing you guys. So I'm making sure that I'm showing you the right thing, okay? So the inspiration outfit is this one right here. When I saw it, number 1, I knew that I potentially had all of the pieces, okay? So I knew that that was something that I could go and grab. But then I started to think about how I can kind of turn around and make it me, okay? Now, for the boots, I knew I had a pair of boots that I could wear. The shorts, they're actually called jorts, and it's a play on jeans and shorts. So I have, as of before this, I only had 1 pair of jorts, and they are a khaki color, but I wanted a denim, but I wasn't going out to buy anything. So y'all, I grabbed a pair of jeans that I was not totally in love with, and I cut them, okay? So that gave me my denim jorts, okay? She has on a turtleneck. She has a black blazer, which I have. Looking at her a little closely, she has on a black belt, and she also has a black handbag. For me, all those boxes I could check off. And so this is what I came up with. Again, the denim jorts that you see here, these were a pair of jeans that I had that I was okay with cutting and making a pair of jorts out of. I have to say, and I know that not everyone has this luxury, I can sew. I am a seamstress. So for me, nipping and tucking and cutting and deconstructing pieces is right up my alley. So I knew that I would be able to do this. The only difference is her jorts are a medium light wash and mine are a dark wash, but I was okay with that. She has on a turtleneck. I knew it's still too warm for turtleneck, so I just grabbed a black knit top that I have, and of course I have plenty of black blazers. I grabbed a black belt and I grabbed a handbag to go with it. And for me, this was so easy. This was so easy to recreate. Would I have thought of this on my own? Probably, but I took the decision fatigue out of the equation, and I just took what I saw and I mimicked and recreated it. And I think this one turned out just perfect. Let me know what you think about this one. So this outfit, when I saw the color combination, number 1, that's what immediately drew me in. I love that blue and that brown, and the colors are just so on point for the season. But more importantly, I already knew that I had something in my closet already that I could grab. The inspiration outfit is a pair of slacks, a long coat, a tee. On one of the outfits, they had on a blue pair of shoes to complement the jacket, and on the second outfit, it was a brown pair of shoes. So I just let my creativity again just take the wheel for me, okay? I went in my closet, I found a pair of These are capris. These are definitely capris. So number one is a trending pair of pants. The color was a chocolate color. I knew that was going to work. I wanted to kind of stay in the family with the top, so I found this tee that worked out perfectly. And I had a blazer that was in that blue, that beautiful blue family. In again, this for me, it was, again, what attracted me to this was the colorway. I just thought that these two colors complement each other so beautifully, and I guess that's that dopamine also that kind of took over for me. The colors just made me feel happy, and I knew that was why I was attracted to it. So for me, when I put this together, I was like, yeah, okay. So I did not copy and paste. I mimicked and recreated it. And this just came together so beautifully for me. Let me know what you think about this one. Okay, outfit number 3. I actually took 2 outfits and I kind of mashed them up a little bit, because when I looked at them at first, I wanted to do each one of them. When I looked at the all black, I knew I had a long black coat. And of course, I have a black tee, a pair of black slacks, and I also have a pair of sneakers to go with that. But I was like, you know what? That's kind of boring. And when I saw the second inspiration, I was like, oh, that is nice. I like that. I like that combination. And so, y'all, I struggled with this. When I tell you, when I was putting these together, when I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do this, I mean, I was racking my brain. But then I was like, Dorciah, just put it together. Put it together. You have the pieces, put it together. So what I did, of course, I found a pair of my favorite jeans. Of course, I had the black jacket. The leopard, that leopard piece is a one piece that I mistakenly got from Shein. I think it was earlier this year. I thought they were just a pair of tights. I did not know it was a one piece. But I digress, okay? The reason why I thought that one piece would be perfect with this, because you would be able to see the animal print through the holes in the jeans. The top was perfect. And I also just got a pair of leopard print heels that I wanted to wear. I was like, this is it. This is it. Y'all, you know how it is when you're trying something on. Let's just say you're in your closet and you are trying on outfit after outfit and nothing is bringing you joy. And then when you finally get to that combination, you're like, yes, this is it. That's how I felt when I put this together. Again, I took two inspiration outfits and married them together, and this turned out beautiful. So once it came together, I was like, this is so simple. This is so simple. Why didn't I think of this 3 outfits ago? Because that's exactly how many outfits that I went through to get to this. But it came together beautifully, guys. So let me know what you think about this one. Outfit number 4. Athleisure pants are definitely, they're having a moment right now, okay? And when I saw this particular outfit, I definitely saved it. I pinned it. I was like, this is cute. I can definitely do this. But when I thought about it, I was like, okay, I couldn't copy and paste it because I don't have any red track pants. But I was like, I got a pair of black ones that have a stripe down the leg. I was like, and they don't have to be from Adidas, because I think these particular pants are from Adidas. And I was like, okay, they don't have to be from Adidas. And I was like, okay, I don't have the bomber jacket that I have, it is a cropped bomber jacket. And I was like, okay, I don't really want to do that. What else can I do? How else can I make this me. So I definitely knew that I was going to keep the pants. I knew that I was going to wear my cropped red Adidas sweatshirt. I knew I wanted that. And I was like, you know what? I got a pair of red boots that would complement this beautifully. And there it went. There it went. And then, of course, I was looking at other inspiration pins that I have, and I was like, okay, I saw someone wearing a blazer with theirs, and pinstripe blazers are trending right now. I was like, I got one. I got one. So that's how this outfit came together. Did I copy and paste it? No, but I mimicked and I recreated it, and I definitely made it me. This one was a fun one to do. I had fun with this one. And again, I think it came together beautifully. Let me know what you think about this one. All right, outfit number 5. And last but not certainly least is what I am wearing. So for the inspiration outfit, she has on, of course, a blazer. She has I'm going to say that it's probably a camisole or a tank top. She has on a pair of jorts. She has on a pair of sneakers, and she has a baseball cap on. So this is giving definitely edgy, chic and edgy to me, okay? And when I thought about it, of course, I knew I had a pair of jorts. And I knew that I was already going to style the denim jorts for that first outfit, but I was like, I want to do my khaki one. So I grabbed those. I also wanted to do a monochromatic look as well. So I wanted to stay in the same colorway family. And I had the option between a khaki blazer and this chocolate. And I was like, no, I think this chocolate would complement this perfectly. So, and instead of sneakers, I was like, let me grab a pair of my favorite mules. And again, once I put it on, I was like, this is it. Y'all know how we stand in the mirror and be like, That was me in the mirror when I put this one together. It came together beautifully as well. Again, did I copy and paste it? No, I mimicked and recreated it, and I made it me. Let me know what you think about this one as well. All right, kittens, that was 5 outfits. That was a week's worth of outfits that I put together from the items that I already have in my closet. I am learning, and I have to say this because this is definitely something, a part of me that I have embraced in the past couple of years. I'm learning to step outside of my box, and sometimes stepping outside of our style box is uncomfortable. It really is uncomfortable. You have to, there are several factors that go into being able to embrace that uncomfortability. Is that a word? Yeah. There are several factors that go into that, and I do believe that the main one, number one, is not being afraid. Okay, stop saving your clothes for special occasions. Tomorrow is not promised. We have to love who we are today, not who we want to be tomorrow. Okay, falling in love with things that I already have in my closet, giving up the urge to impulse shop. I know that's therapy for some of us, but giving up that urge is one of the factors that factors into all of that. But falling back in love with the things that you have in your closet already, getting rid of things that don't bring you joy, knowing when and how to purge. We do evolve. And I tell you, as someone who used to be one that was so in love with her things, that is a hard one. But embracing that is just, again, another factor of just learning how to fall back in love with things that you already have. So guys, I do hope that you enjoyed this. I do hope that I gave you some inspiration, and I hope that I nudge you in the right direction. If you get decision fatigue, if you get tired, if you're standing in your closet and think you have nothing to wear, just when you're looking at TV, when you're out in the world, when you're wherever you are, look at how others are dressing. Okay? Look at how others, if anything sparks your attention, grabs you, take note of it. Take note of it and bring it back home and try to recreate it. That's all. That's the one thing that I implore you to do. You gotta be okay with, number one, putting the work in. Are you a kitten? If you have watched more than one video, you are already an honorary kitten. The biggest way you can help support my channel is just by liking my videos and sharing them. And there is a new option now where you can hype our videos. So in the comment section, if you swipe left, you have the option to hype this video. So guys, I would appreciate it. Again, the best way to help my channel is to subscribe, leave me a comment, and now you can hype the video and share this video. I know that there's always someone that can benefit from anything that will give them inspiration, and that is all I want to do. Thank you so very much. This is MsDorciah, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.